Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Joy Gym, where every weekday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we practice different mental exercises to help us learn how to cultivate a greater sense of joy in our lives. So today is Tuesday, Take a Breath Tuesday, and we will be focusing today's video on how to breathe. Now, that can seem or sound a bit odd. Why would we want to learn how to breathe? Isn't it natural? Well, let's talk a bit about why we incorporate breathing exercises into the Joy Gym. Yes, breathing is natural. A baby does it on its own. We do it on our own. It's an innate human tendency or innate human function. However, the breath and the mind, especially the breath tied to emotions, is has a much stronger connection than one may think. It can seem a bit odd at first, but think about maybe if there was a period where there is a bit of panic or intense fear. The whole aspect of hyperventilating, those emotions cause us to breathe really deeply in and out. Or for a lot of us, when we're stressed, we actually breathe really shallow, right? Like, so in these situations, certain emotions bring about certain states or rates of breathing. The beautiful part about this is that it works both ways. So just like how emotions can change our breath can change our emotions. And that's what we are working on today. Also, given that our body through oxygen, the more oxygen we can bring into our bodies, the better it is. So we talked about how we were going to breathe. I say that because if you think about how a baby breathes, especially if you're watching a baby lying on its back, you'll see that they breathe by expanding their stomach and bringing it back in, almost like a balloon, right? But as we get older, especially if we deal with a lot of stress, our breathing goes from down here in our diaphragm and comes higher and higher up in our chest. But the thing is, our lung capacity, the capacity for our lung to take in oxygen, is all the way from our mouth, or at least the respiratory system, all the way from our mouth down to below our belly button. And our diaphragm with our lungs really helps to get the most out of breathing and the most out of these emotional benefits like calm, centeredness, peace that we are trying to get out of our breathing exercises. So when I say we're going to learn how to breathe, and what I'm really saying is we're going to practice breathing from the diaphragm so we can take full advantage of the tools that we have at our disposal to use breathing to help regulate our emotions. So we'll be relatively quick with it. The main thing that I want us to focus on is breathing by expanding and contracting our diaphragm. So what we're going to do in today's exercise, if you can see, we're going to put our hands on top of each other and we're going to place them on our stomach. You want to have at least one finger below your belly button because that's the extent of your diaphragm. And instead of breathing up here, breathing from our chest, I want you to breathe by focusing on expanding your diaphragm, expanding all the way below your belly button. And as you do that, you'll notice that your belly button will push your hands out the way. And then that's how you breathe in. To breathe out, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to contract and our hands are going to go back to where they were. They may even come into our body a bit. Let's practice. Breathing in by expanding our diaphragm. Breathing out by contracting our diaphragm. It's subtle, but you can see my hands coming out and coming in. I'm not using my shoulders to do this. I am simply allowing my stomach or my diaphragm to push my hands out or bring my hands back in. We'll do this for a few more breaths. Let's try again, breathing from the diaphragm, breathing in and breathing out. And we'll do this one more time. For this last breath, as you expand your diaphragm, keep going. See if you can continue to expand, starting from your diaphragm up through your chest. And you can feel every little nook and cranny of your lungs with oxygen. So we'll start breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, that is our guided breathing exercise for today. Tomorrow, we'll be working on compassion. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day, and may you find ease. Bye.